I greet each and everyone in the name of Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I thank God for this wonderful day. This will be the maybe part 2 of my teaching on family. I have been teaching about family for so many years. As I told before, it's my passion that for the next 20 years, healing and strengthening the family is our goal right now. Okay, so it's not only about teaching. Right now, one of my priority is whether I become a very big pastor or not, whether I become a very powerful preacher or not. And right now my focus is I want to be a good husband to my wife, and I want to be a good father to my children. Right now this is what I am focusing on. So as I am journeying my heart, as I am working on my family, on the way, I just want to share with you also these things which will be useful for you. So last session I told you that preparation is very important. School is not preparing for the marriage, family, and even our parents are not teaching anything about family or marriage. Neither church, sometime here and there they may in weddings, they preach a sermon about family and make some jokes in the sermon, and that's all we get. We don't get a proper clear cut teachings about the family. So I know that nowadays everybody is busy and people don't have much time, so I thought of making videos which is like 10 minutes. Okay, so some of the things which is basic for foundation for family life, I just want to share. And this session will be focusing for men. This is basically for men, and I believe is the men is the foundation of the family, and that's why the devil is after the men. And because if the foundation is shaken, the whole building can collapse. That's why the men's are not spiritual. You go church all over the world, and more women's will be there, and men's are less. We don't know what men's are doing, but most of the time they are not that much focused. This is my observation all over the world. There will be more women's than the men. And there are many times men where they are the foundation, and because they are not proper, the wife, the children, everything collapse. So it is my desire to encourage men and raise some godly men in coming days. So let's read a verse in the Bible, and Psalm 128. Psalm 128, it says that blessed is everyone who fears the Lord, who walks in his ways. See, this is a New American English Standard Version. Okay, but the other version is blessed is the man who fears the Lord, who walks in his ways, and you shall eat the fruit of the labor of your hands, and you shall be blessed, and it shall be well with you. So this is a psalm which talks about the family. It starts with men and talks about the wife and talks about the children and talks about the generation. So this is what it's starting with. Blessed is the man who fears the Lord. So fears the Lord means, I want to tell you, very simple. It is not like, you are afraid of lion and tiger. It's not like that. It's a kind of a reverence. It's a kind of honor. I have seen, in the recent time in the Facebook, some people making fun of, fear of the Lord. You don't need to fear for anything, and fear does not lead you to anything. There are people, they talk against this verse. I have seen some post like that. That's what I'm saying. But I want to tell you, it's all begins with the fear of the Lord. It's all begins with honoring the Lord. It's all begins with respecting the Lord. See, it's a simple observation will tell you. If you learn to honor the elders, if you learn to honor the parents, just like that, whether you are spiritual or not spiritual, you will be blessed. It's somewhere, honoring the elders brings some blessings in our life, and I have observed. So honoring the elders, honoring our parents, it's something brings a blessing. Then think about it, honoring the Lord and respecting the Lord, how much it will be a blessing to us. Okay, so it's all begins with the fear of the Lord. See, man's first need is God's presence. When God created Adam, he was in the presence of the Lord. He was able to tap to the two dimension. He was in the earth, but at the same time he can able to tap in the heavenly dimension, heavenly realms. Okay, and he was walking with God. He was having a fellowship with God. So man's first need, okay, the man's first need, that it's God's presence. So Adam was, first of all, he was in the God's presence. And you know what, Adam was, the first day with God is started with a rest, inner peace. He was so peaceful. He was complete. He was like, satisfied. You understand? He was happy. He was not looking for anything. He was not searching for anything. Sometimes some people say something, yeah, it looks like funny. It's like as if Adam felt very sad. He saw animals and all going together, okay, as a couples, and he felt very bad, and he asked the Lord to give me also partner. My God, people think like that. It is not like that. Adam was not even thinking about it. So the first need for man is he must learn to host God's presence in his life. God's presence. The past 1.5 years, it's like, how I can able to experience the presence. We say he is Emmanuel and God is with us, but we were not able to feel him. We were not able to experience him. The very reason right now I'm in Nagaland, I want to be away from all kinds of city distractions. Okay, just it's not possible for everyone to go somewhere like this, but you can do wherever you are. But I am privileged enough to do this, so I'm here. So I'm not telling everybody just leave your city and go and sit in some mountain. No, just I'm here. I want to be away from all kinds of distraction and just want to focus on the Lord. I want to feel him. I want to experience him. Okay, I am learning to host his presence. So that's very important. So the first thing, as a man, what is your need is you need to be in God's presence. You must learn to host God's presence in your life, which is very important. And you must learn to live in rest. You must be in peace, and you should be happy. I see, a lot of young people say, I should get married, I should feel very lonely, I'm not that much happy, and I think that if I get married, I'll be happy. My God, if any young people think like that and you are not happy before marriage, but you will be happy after marriage, I will tell you, if you are miserable before marriage, you will be more miserable after marriage. Nobody can make you happy. You have to make yourself happy. If you are waiting for somebody to come into your life to make you happy, no, it is not going to be possible. So I want to tell you, if you are not happy before marriage, you are not going to happy after marriage. So the first thing, you need to be in God's presence. The second thing, you have to be happy. You need to have the rest, the kind of inner peace in your life. You should be having peace. Okay. And the third, I want to tell you that you should have a job. You see, you should work. As a man, you should work. The man who is not working and looking for looking for a girl, and he was anxious to get married, my God, he is not that much responsible. I want to tell you, he is not that much responsible. I want to tell girls, one of the thing, if you want to marry some boy, just first look at the boy, whether he is taking care of his parents, whether he take care of his mother. If he is not going to take care of his own mother, for sure enough, he is not going to take care of you. This is not I am saying for the first time, 14 years I am saying this. Okay, you have to look whether he will be able to take care of his parents, whether he will be take care of his mother. If he is not taking care of his mother, that's a clue that he is not going to take care of you. So if you are a boy, you should have a job, you should go to job, you should work. Then only you should look for a girl. You understand? So God's presence, inner peace, rest, okay, and you should have a job, and this is how you have to prepare. Maybe in the next session I will talk about how you can able to prepare yourself financially and emotionally, spiritually. In the next session I will talk more about it. Okay, I hope even this few minutes will be a blessing to you. God bless you, love you so much, and if this message been a blessing to you, I will be happy. God bless you. Take care.